Hello everybody and welcome to the XP Classic Jets channel, where I talk about simulating classic jet airliners in X-Plane. Hi folks, welcome to second video of the day. This is going to be a short one. I've got X-Plane 12 fully updated now. I've got the Felis 747-200 fully updated. I've got Air Manager fully updated. So I thought, right, let's start testing my Air Manager panels with the Felis and X-Plane 12. And first up is going to be the virtual flight engineer. We're going to take it from a cold and dark cockpit to engines running and taxi checks complete and the aircraft ready for push or taxi. Just one apology here. I had the sound down very low on recording of the of X-Plane when I made this video, but it was coming through my speakers very loud, so I could hear it really loud, but you won't hear much of the in X-Plane in-game sound on this. But you'll be wondering why it sounds like I'm being deafened. So I'll get things right sooner or later. I'll stop with these numpty mistakes. Anyway, thank you very much. Hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks. Bye. So here we go. X-Plane 12. We have the Felis 747-200 running. Let's jump into the cockpit, and using the EFB, we'll set the chocks and we'll connect the GPU. Two things that I can't do from within Air Manager, unfortunately. So back outside. So the gates aren't positioned correctly, but apart from that, the air bridges aren't positioned correctly. Maybe the gate isn't correct and they're correct. I don't know, but either way. So let's go to the main panel here, and let's just get things going. And I'm just going to run through this really fast. I'm not going to do anything fancy here. This is really just a test to make sure that the virtual flight engineer works very well with X-Plane 12. Actually, the first thing I'll do is the only problem that seems to keep cropping up, and that people are reporting, or that's being reported to folk as an issue, is that there are a couple of versions of the 747-200 that load up. They're two versions of the aircraft configuration file, the ACF file, and what's generally catching people out is if they're loading one of these here, just noted as Boeing 747-200. What you actually need to load in X-Plane 12 is the one that specifically says Boeing 747-200 XP12. And if you don't do that, then you run into all sorts of problems like generators not coming online, or engines not starting, that kind of thing. So that's the one thing I'd say there. So we'll just go back, resume the flight. Right, initial power up. Just check I've got nothing. Yep, switches are going there, you can hear them. We've got all the annunciators lit there. There we go, that's done. Overhead panel setup. Just getting the INS mode selectors all set to align. So there's the odd thump on the roof there, which is a bit disconcerting, but it's actually snow falling off the tree and just onto the roof of my my shed here. Just working its way down the right hand column. And that should be it. That's it. That's done. Right, back down to the pilot's panel. Get the instruments tested and get those aligned.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
Start the APU. Jump outside for a minute. Back inside. There we go. We have sound and we have gauge indication. Set up the Flight Engineers panel. Okay, before start, and then let's go for engine start.
Ready to start the engines. Ready for engine start. Starting engine 4. Start Helmholden.
So N2 is turning.
Fuel on. 20% and 2. Light up. Starter off. Engine stabilized. Starting engine 1. Start Helmholden. Fuel on. 20% and 2. Light up. Starter off. Engine stabilized. Starting engine 2. Start Helmholden. Fuel on. 20% and 2. Light up. Starter off.
Loads more noise from the outside. Let's swing it round. And there's number 3 going. Just turned it down a wee bit. It's a bit noisy, but we'll jump back in the cockpit. And we now have all 4 engines are running. After start, we'll come back across to the EFB, disconnect the GPU, and we'll get the chocks away. And now we're ready for push. So that's it. We've gone from cold and dark cockpit to ready for taxi. So the virtual flight engineer, powered by Air Manager, of course, requires a licensed copy of Air Manager to run it, but it works perfectly well in X-Plane 12. Great. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. I'll show a little bit of the cockpit later on. We'll start flying the 747 with my own cockpit using Air Manager. But I think I'm pretty happy to say that that these panels are compatible with the X-Plane 12 version of Felis. Thank you. Take care. We'll hopefully see you again soon. Cheers. Bye. Bye.